Most people think AI is just another technology trend, another buzzword, another Silicon Valley obsession. But what if that assumption is completely wrong? What if artificial intelligence turns out to be something much bigger, something closer to electricity, or the internet, or even the Industrial Revolution? Because the truth is, AI may quietly become one of the biggest forces shaping our lives over the next decade. And the strange part? We may become dependent on it without even realizing it. But before we get there, let's address the biggest fear first: jobs. Everywhere you look, people are worried. Programmers think coding jobs will disappear. Designers fear automation. Writers worry AI will replace content creation. Students wonder if entire professions are becoming useless. And honestly, the fear feels understandable. For the first time in history, machines are no longer just replacing physical work. Machines are beginning to assist and sometimes outperform cognitive work. Writing, research, coding, analysis, customer support, even medical diagnosis. That feels different. And because it feels different, people assume this time must be different. But history gives us an interesting lesson. Every major technological revolution begins with panic. When computers arrived, people feared office jobs would disappear. Accountants, clerks, back office workers. Many believed machines would make humans irrelevant. But what actually happened? The opposite. Computers created entire industries nobody had imagined. Software companies, IT services, cybersecurity, cloud computing, digital marketing, UI design, app development. Millions of jobs emerged that simply did not exist earlier. Then came the internet. Again, panic. Traditional businesses feared extinction. People thought local commerce would collapse. The internet created creators, influencers, e-commerce, software businesses, online education, gig work, digital consulting, and remote global employment. The truth is this: technology rarely destroys work. What it destroys are tasks. And when tasks change, human work evolves. The same pattern is likely with AI. Will some jobs disappear? Yes, absolutely. Ignoring that reality would be foolish. Repetitive, predictable, knowledge-heavy work is already becoming vulnerable. Basic coding, simple content writing, routine customer support, entry-level research, certain administrative functions. Those roles will likely shrink. But here is the bigger question: what happens after productivity rises? History gives us a surprisingly consistent answer. New opportunities emerge. Because when productivity increases, costs fall. And when costs fall, products and services become cheaper. More people can afford them. And when demand increases, new businesses emerge. And with new businesses, new jobs appear. This is where many people misunderstand economics. People think jobs are fixed, as if the economy has a limited number of chairs. But economies expand. New industries appear. Nobody in 1995 imagined social media managers. Nobody in 2005 imagined YouTubers. Nobody in 2010 imagined prompt engineers or AI workflow consultants. The future economy will likely create roles we cannot even properly imagine today. And this brings us to something even more interesting. AI may make one-person companies dramatically more viable. Today, starting a business usually requires a team. You need someone for design, someone for marketing, someone for operations, someone for research, someone for customer interaction. But imagine one person supported by AI, a lawyer using AI research, a teacher creating personalized lessons, a consultant analyzing massive data instantly, a creator producing content at scale, a small entrepreneur running what previously required an entire office. In many ways, AI could turn individuals into mini companies, and that means the future may have far more self-employed professionals than today. The rise of the OPC economy. One-person companies. Small, flexible, fast, highly productive. Instead of replacing ambition, AI may actually amplify it. But perhaps the biggest shift will happen quietly, without resistance, without announcements, without most of us even noticing. Think about this. How often do you use Google? Probably every day. Most people cannot imagine life without maps, without search, without smartphones, yet nobody consciously decided, I want to become dependent. It just happened. Convenience slowly became necessity. AI may follow the exact same path. At first, a helper, then an assistant, then something we unconsciously rely upon for research, learning, decision making, scheduling, communication, education, healthcare, business. Over time, AI may become invisible infrastructure, like electricity, always there, quietly shaping life. And this brings us to the biggest mistake people make while thinking about AI. They imagine a world where humans become useless. History suggests something else. Humans adapt. The real winners in every technological transition are usually not the strongest people, not even the smartest, but the people who adapt early. Those willing to learn, experiment, reskill, and use new tools before everyone else. So, yes, AI will change everything. Jobs will change, education will change, business will change, society itself may change. But if history teaches us anything, it is this: technology does not end human relevance, it changes the rules of relevance. The real risk may not be AI taking your job. The real risk may be refusing to evolve with it. Because beneath every major disruption, there is always a bigger picture.